Quick reminder for Leafs Nation, if you're a diehard Toronto fan and you're still bleeding blue and white, subscribe to the channel and leave a like. It's the best way to stay updated every single day on our journey.
100%, and I could tell just by the camera work pre-show. Getting prepped.
Love Frank the Tank.
I was looking up how to spell his last name, and I saw that he's in like multiple bands, plays drums. Cool guy. Sick flow.
Long gray hair. He's
yeah.
awesome.
Big fan of the Tank.
He's original Dos Equis guy, so it's right there.
Wherever you're watching, listening, Sportsnet 360, 590 The Fan in Toronto. It's streaming always on Sportsnet Plus. Glad you're aboard. You do not catch us live. There's Spotify, Apple Podcasts, and YouTube, where we got our trusted chat going, where we always appreciate a thumbs up. The Toronto Maple Leafs came oh so close to ending a 3-game losing streak, only to lose in a shootout last night against the Philadelphia Flyers. Got a chance to go.
Oh my God, was it electric?
The lamb chops were wonderful. Wonderful. Yes.
Yeah.
And the company was great. I don't know, better vibe than Saturday, obviously.
Yeah, they played good.
They were, better effort, close game. I don't know. I mean, all right, I'm pulling a JP here. I'm trying to find some positives.
I got to tell you, I was just sitting down here looking at the lineup, and I saw we had a few audio clips, and I was like, oh, yeah, I played last night. You know, like I've spent so much time. We are now, 48 hours till the trade deadline? No, 72 hours to the trade deadline. Like, it's coming up.
It is.
All the conversation, all my thoughts, all the fan base's thoughts, everything is about big picture. I don't see anyone being like, really like the push late in the third.
No, I know. And I don't want 21 more games of nobody gives a crap on the ice.
I know.
But I'm not going to allow it. There's still.
I was worried about you.
I don't care. I don't care about standings now for the Leafs. I don't care points. I care about pride and seeing something of being pros.
Okay.
Be pros out there. And I thought it was a much better look last night. I get it. Flyers are struggling too. 2 struggling teams last night play to a draw after 60 minutes. So I get that part.
Bit of a rock fight.
You can't quit. You can't mail it in, and you can't have your coach for the next 21 days pointing to his head and his heart. So
it will come in every day, and we'll have a board up between us, and our game analysis will be, did they look like pros? Yes or no. We'll pick a box.
And the show will be over.
Listen, I understand. I'm with you, too. There is more to be learned about where they're at, who's important, the direction they're going, how the players feel from the hockey. And, they showed some pride last night. I thought a good bounce-back effort.
I think nobody really knows how to handle what this next 21 games are going to look like. I see them in the post game, and I see Willie being like, "Oh, it's a good game. It's a good step towards people." And I see people online being like, "Oh, what's he talking about?"
He doesn't know.
Nobody knows how to handle this. Nobody knows what to say. Nobody's like, "Oh, we're trying to build." They don't know what to say or what to do after a game. Like Berube, if we can play his clips, like he's just. I think it's a very unfamiliar position for everybody involved with this.
They haven't declared direction clearly.
It's just a very weird thing.
All right, let's go to Craig Berube on his overview of what he saw last night. Clip 1.
Good battle by our group tonight. I thought really good second period. Had a lot of opportunities. We didn't capitalize on them, but thought our game was good all around. Penalties in the first period kind of set us back a little bit, but overall, I thought the team competed hard, played good defense, did a lot of good things. We just didn't finish.
What do you think of Austin and Willie together tonight?
Thought they were good. A lot of, Austin had 8 shots, Willie 4 or 5. They created, they just didn't finish. But I like the line.
Yeah. Dakota Joshua was good. Like, there was bright spots where you're like, okay.
I think it's going to be really hard for the fan base to not measure, to not have like big sweeping takeaways for the rest of this season. because you're still in like competitive window mode for a team. And like there's going to be some bad hockey coming up here. And I don't necessarily think that it's going to reflect what the future is going to look like necessarily, like the immediate future. I just think you're going to have to kind of take everything from here on out with a bit of a grain of salt.
Yeah,
in terms of what
I
they
agree
say.
with that for sure. And I've been through it. Hartford, where you just know by February, March, what are you playing for? You're playing to take care of your numbers.
For your next season.
That I'm part of the solution. We've clearly heard from a number of guys, including Scott Lawton and Oliver Ekman-Larsson, where I don't want to go. Or, at least that's the perception that they're giving is in front of the camera, is that they still like it here. And it's been going on for decades now that when the Leafs get into this mode, there's still guys going, God, it's still pretty good to be a Toronto Maple Leaf. It's good to be a Leaf.
Yeah.
So 21 games.
Ekman-Larsson committed here for 4 years. He got his money. He wants to be here. Thought they'd be in playoffs, and I don't think he intended to leave a year and a half later. So I have a question for you guys, if I can commandeer the show entirely.
Please,
you are the co-host.
Thinking about this today was like, thinking about the teams in the division that are getting stronger. Buffalo rumored to be in on Robert Thomas today. Detroit rumored to be in on everyone. Montreal talking about Kadri, talking about big names. And thinking, can the Leafs realistically compete next season? Like, the whole premise of what we've talked about so far is, can this team retool? Can they restock the cupboards and go back next year and be good? So is there any world to you, Kip, where they can be good again next year? Are these other teams leaving them too far behind?
I think if, and we've done this already a lot, and others have done it as well, they look at the Boston Bruins, where we just thought that there was a period of 2 years ago when it was like it's going to fall off soon for the Bruins.
I'm not sold the Bruins have proved anything.
But to answer your question, they are still in it a year later.
In it, okay.
That's the best example I can give you of a rebound to get the Leafs back in it.
And that's depressing as hell. The Bruins' bright spot to me is they drafted James Haggins last year 5th overall because they dropped deep enough in the draft. They're going to get the 6th overall pick this year from the Leafs, or the 7th or the 8th, whatever it may be.
And they also dropped Minton in their lap.
Right. And so to me, that's part of a transition into, not this year. This year, they're no good. They're going to get beat in the first round by whoever they play if they make it.
And I think the Leafs fans next year would gladly think about making the playoffs and losing in the first round.
Okay. So if that's what we're talking about, squeak into playoffs, and if things go great.
But is it towards trending up? So you just explained to me that Boston is trending up.
Okay.
Because they have pieces to build off of now. So can the Leafs get themselves back in next year like